Hey, welcome back to X Figure Reviews. I'm looking at Marvel Legends Apocalypse Build-A-Figure series, Multiple Man. I was pretty excited for this figure. If you remember, they did tease a Multiple Man before on the Marvel Legends poll, the one that we had the Deadpool and Warpath and Hulk and Black Widow and Valkyrie and that other person. I forget who was packaged with Valkyrie. Anyway, uh, we have this multiple man. It is different. This is more from like a 90s era as opposed to that more modern rendition, but I like it. Accessories. He comes with the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure piece, and then he comes with two other heads aside from this one. We'll zoom in on this one, let you see what it's all about. So this head, he's smirking. He knows something you don't know. You know what I mean? Really nice. The paint app's pretty solid on this one. It's probably my favorite head of the three. Then it comes with this head. It's a little angrier. Uh, and he's upset about something. Looks nice though. Then we have this like he doesn't have the skull cap on. He just has the unmasked head, and it is what it is. The eyes can look a little derpy, and it does look a little bit bigger than the other heads, but all in all, it looks nice. I prefer this look as opposed to that unmasked head right now, at least for what's going on here. So that's it for accessories. You can see I have this other one here. I do kind of wish that he had multiple hands just to kind of help with that aesthetic of, oh, I have multiple men. Multiple heads is definitely a cool thing that they did, but hands would have been cool too. Looking at the figure, it's pretty simple. It's the Bucky cap mold with some paint and, of course, the jacket that we've all seen. The only special effects on this figure, as far as paint wise, there's a little bit of a wash on the jacket, on the color of his jacket, and it looks nice. We'll zoom in on that a bit. And then, other than that, also on his chest, this is where all the paint is as well. There's no other paint on his lower body. And you can see I have some nicks here and there, and the lines are a little blurry. The real bad part, the most important part, I should say, the jacket kind of covers up the rest, but the X, whenever you're shopping for a multiple man, check out the X on his head. That's what you really want to double check. You can see on this one, the X is, well, that one's not too bad. But, okay, let me try this one. Yeah, it's a little sloppy. But this one, not so bad. It's probably the cleanest one I have. So watch your X's, folks. I really do like this head sculpt. But that's it really for paint. It's pretty straightforward stuff. You just have the blurry lines, so it's not clean. And if it's gonna be this simple, it's gotta be clean because I mean it stands out. And the only paint job on his bottom half is the serial number there. So cool. As far as the sculpt goes, it's the Bucky cap, so nothing new there. I will say the jacket's pretty cool. It's like flimsier. It does not really get in the way of articulation, if you'll believe it. I don't know. It's different. It's like a lightweight plastic, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna break on me. So it's really cool. We'll get into articulation, and I'll show you here. So his head will go up. The collar does get in the way. It's a little stiffer. Head will go down. He can rotate. It's 21st century. And then you can pop his head off. Standard ball peg joint. His arm will rotate, go up. It can go all the way down. And that's a big deal because most of the time, if you have a jacket, arms won't go all the way down. This case, it does go all the way down. The arm does swivel at the bicep. It has a single jointed elbow, and it rotates there at the elbow. And then, he can rotate his wrist and do stuff like that. His ab crunch does go back. It's kind of hard to see, but he is doing it. So really cool. Jacket doesn't get in the way. He can go down. He can twist all night. He can kick his leg up like that. Kick his leg back. Look at that. See, the jacket doesn't really get in the way. It's the articulation that, you can kick his leg outwards too, and you can see jacket's not getting in the way there. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee. He's got that boot cut. The toe point, he can kick his heels up. He can rock his ankles, and he's got some peg holes at the bottom. And he does have, well, maybe not. Actually, no, I think I feel it. So I think he does have the hole there. So that is the jacket is really what impresses me here. Does not get in the way of articulation, not like you think it would. So really cool, really cool. The paint is the only thing that's really dragging this figure down right now. Looking at some size. Yeah, so cool. Sorry, just really dig this jacket, and I hope I think it's foreshadowing of things to come with Gambit. So I'm being hopeful. Anyway, other Bucky cap here. We have the Deadpool. You see, same height. It's Bucky cap mold. Cool stuff. Let's put him next to Hyperion body mold. Yep, easy. Bet you were expecting that. And here he is next to Wolverine. So that's the sculpt. Height wise, sounds about right. Accuracy wise, this is a little interesting. You think about it, Multiple Man had a kind of ambiguous look through the 90s. I think it always depended on the artist drawing him. He did wear this specific uniform at one point. I'll throw a reference photo up, so I don't really mind it. Like I said, some people wanted a more modern rendition of when Multiple Man led X Factor. I'm fine with this. My only problem is they don't have another 90s costume X Factor character. If they give me like Forge, like they teased at what was it, Comic-Con, that'd be dope. Or Quicksilver, that'd be dope. Like, I need other X Factor characters that will match with my Jimmy Madrox here. Otherwise, it's a little disappointing. I need more than Multiple Man to match my Multiple Man. On the X scale, he actually is an 89. He's almost a 90. If you can get a clean paint job on this guy, it's a really solid figure. But that's the trick. You got to get a really solid paint job, okay? Honestly, it's the jacket that really blows me away with this figure. The scoring, as you know, 89. If you want a Multiple Man, pick this guy up. I don't think it'll disappoint you. If you are not a fan of Multiple Man, you might be able to pass on it. But if you're a fan of Legends and you can pick this up cheaper than like $20, yeah, go ahead, do it. I think it'd be worth it. If you can get this figure less than $20, cool. That being said, last I checked, this is packed like one per case, and people are buying multiples of him, so it might be tricky to get. But you never know. He's not necessarily a high. What am I looking for? Like a really popular character. We'll say that, highly sought after. Yeah, that's it. So that is the review for this figure. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if there's a figure you want to review, and of course, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.